Leading local today in our top story, the North Dakota Department of Transportation wants to hear from neighbors about an idea for a highway expansion project. KX News' Corbin Warnock visits about the project, about what it could look like in the future.
A couple years ago, the NDDOT undertook an effort to put in passing lanes from Minot to Carrington. That project was led by Ultag, an engineering consultant firm in Bismarck. For this project, they did 4 public input meetings.
Really, when we got to the Belva and Minot areas, we heard a lot of comments from the public that these passing lanes would be nice, but really there's a strong desire to see that section in particular 4-laned.
He says this really came about due to the public's desire and has really been a push at the local level. The DOT is currently doing an expansion study trying to decide whether Highway 52 between Minot and Voltaire should be 4 lanes.
You know, just because traffic doesn't justify it doesn't mean that the project can't go through, but we need to hear from the public why the public wants it, why the public needs it, and to be able to properly assess those benefits.
If you look at the traffic volume, there's not necessarily a need to expand to 4 lanes. But what they have heard from the people is that there's a perception this is an unsafe corridor, and they are looking for improvements to be made.
There's a lot of truck traffic along the US 52 corridor in general, and this segment that we're talking about is no exception. So whenever you get that higher truck traffic, it makes for more difficult passing opportunities.
This study is broken down into 3 phases. The first phase is the preliminary design phase. In 2025, they will be going through the environmental phase, and after that, they will be going into the final design through 2026 and into 2027. A Senex manager in Velva told us she believes this will positively impact a number of businesses downtown.
I think it would be good for business. I think it's going to open up more traffic through here. We'll get a lot more foot traffic. I think it'll be good for us and other businesses along the way.
The project would start in Minot and tie in with the existing 4-lane part of the highway. Reporting for KX News, I am Corbin Warnock.
Right now, there is a public input meeting happening now at the Sleep Inn in Minot until 7 o'clock. Tomorrow, there will be another public input session from 5 to 7 happening at the Velva Public School Gym. During the last legislative session, lawmakers are pushing for more funding for this study as part of House Bill 1012.